This should be a very interesting matchup tonight. Plenty of guys, Doris, on the floor who play, as you like to say, the right way.
Right, Kevin. Experience always broadens your perspective.
Substitutions for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Khem Birch comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Trent. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. P.J. Tucker is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's MP. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Harrell in at the center filling out the middle. And there it is for him.
Oh, a Porter gets that kind of room to operate inside. He's extremely dangerous.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Milton in the corner. Back to MP. Clock at 6 to the middle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. 15 fouls.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
He misses the free throw.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Porter passes to Birch. Here's Achua, guarded by Tucker. Here's Flynn. Off target from three-point range.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
But they do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for Toronto, Khem Birch. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. And both free throws good for Birch. The 76ers leading by 13. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP's shot is good.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And it's Harrell at the elbow. And that one is good.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. 76ers lead by 15. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid are manning the post position. For Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Scotty Barnes comes in for OG Anunoby. And Porter subbed in for Flynn. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And MP subbed in for Maxey. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Barnes, bounce pass. Siakam kicks to Porter.
2 minutes.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
A pretty solid ball handler at the forward position. Porter breaks him down.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball is going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Ken Burns is checked in for Pascal Siakam. The 76ers also with a sub. Melton's checked in. Raptors trail by 11. 1:04 left to play in the first half. The drive by Barnes. Count that one.
I love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
Tucker dishes to MP. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Porter, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the paint, here's MP. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors are on 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. High arcing shot. The shot's good. Trent's got 5 points so far.
How about the floater? Folks, a floater's a tough shot, but Gary Trent Jr. makes easy work of it right there.
MP kicks to Milton. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. 1 second left.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half.
You see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Pass to Achua.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Passes to Anunoby from downtown. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Right wing. To the inside. Here's MP. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors trail by 20. Right side, Flynn. There's the pass to Boucher. Down low, Achua. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his
That
third
one on
personal
Embiid.
foul.
For Toronto, they have shot
Second team
67% from the line tonight, going for a 6.
At the line
And going
for
back a season
Toronto.
ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about
At the
76%
line for
altogether.
2.
No good on the free throw. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for P.J. Tucker, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Korkmaz. And he's good on the second. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Count it. Good. Achua's got 5.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Yep, it counts.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Pass to Porter. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Flynn the pass to Achua. Shoots over Embiid, and no good. Trying to use the glass. The 76ers leading by 19. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. It's tipped and stolen by Thibault. Melton feeling it out a bit. MP dishes to Embiid. Launches it. Flynn misses. And so it's Philadelphia cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
He's checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And the 76ers also making a change. MP's checked in for Maxey. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, front court is Thibault and Harris. MP is out there with Harden, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Flynn's checked in for Achua.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Flynn against Harden. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Inside. MP passes to Embiid. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Embiid's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Barnes kicks to Flynn. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's his second.
You've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West? Well, Doris, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
The 76ers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Banton. No good, unable to end this run. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Bassey's checked in. And it's Shake Milton in for DeAnthony Melton. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
It's good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Raptors moving the ball around. Jackson looking around. 6 to shoot. That one a little long. Milton with it. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
End of the game.
A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olmers, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time